Okay, we'll get started. We'd like to welcome the defending champion of the Sony Open in Hawaii, Cameron Smith. Cameron, thanks for joining us for a few minutes. First of all, if we can get you to take us back to the victory last year at Wailea.
Yeah, it was, it seems like so long ago now, really. It was just a great week. I come directly from Australia. Didn't have much time off because of the President's Cup and those events down there in Australia, and was coming off some pretty good form and felt good about my game. Didn't get off to the best start, but kind of stuck in there. The weather was a bit dicey last year, so it was one of those weeks where I think it could go either way for some people, and I just managed to hang in there, and Sunday afternoon had a really good chance of winning and took advantage of it.
And before we open it up to questions, if we can get some comments on your season up to this point. Really solid play, 5 top 25 finishes and 6 starts, including the tie for second at the Masters.
Yeah, it's just been really solid. Nothing has kind of stuck out, I guess, has been really good. I've actually putted really well, I lied. I've putted really well. I feel as though if I can get my longer stuff, and especially my irons, into a good spot, I'll be able to compete every week. So, just working on that with the coach. Not trying to overdo it, just little steps, and hopefully all falls into place very soon.
Okay, we'll open it up to questions. Let's get started with Steve DeMeglio from USA Today.
Cam, just wondering, do you feel any differently this week as the defending champion?
No, not really, mate, to be honest. I'm pretty cruisy. I don't really like to get into that stuff. Defending champion, I'm sure I'll be in a decent group on Thursday and Friday, so maybe a little bit more pressure there. But no, I'm looking forward to Thursday. I feel as though I come off a pretty solid week last week. Thought as though I played better than what my score resulted in. So looking forward to the week. I love the place. I love the golf course. So hopefully give it a good defend.
What is it about the course you like so much?
It just reminds me so much of home, to be honest. The grasses are almost the same. Where I grew up was very flat, and just kind of like this golf course, you kind of have to. It's windy. It's always windy. You always have to control your ball into the greens, which I love doing. And I feel as though you can be very creative around the greens here. So I love it. Great golf course.
Thank you.
Okay, if you'll let us know in the chat function if you have any questions for Cam.
I got one.
Okay, we'll go with Adam Shupak from Golf Week.
Hey Cameron, just looking back at last year, when did you feel like you could really win this golf tournament?
It wasn't until the last few holes, to be honest. I remember Steely hold out that bunker shot on 11, and from that point on, I thought I was kind of a little bit distant. I knew I had to play some really good golf from there, and Steely gave me a few coming back in. So basically everything from that 12th onwards went my way, and it needed to. So probably not until the last couple I knew I was in with a chance.
And you mentioned your coach. Who are you working with these days?
Grant Field. He coaches out of Pelican Waters Golf Club in the Sunshine Coast.
Okay. You guys do a lot of, you send a lot of video to him, I guess?
Yeah, we haven't seen each other face to face for about 13 or 14 months now, so it's been quite a while. We've kind of made our way around it with FaceTime and other technology that we're able to use these days. So, we've been doing a really good job of staying on top of it, and probably once.
And what's the biggest thing you learned about your game from the week at the Masters, and what have you been trying to do to improve on what you need to do to get over the hump and win a big one like that?
Yeah, I think, like I was saying before, I think the biggest thing for me is just getting back to that longer stuff. I feel as though my short game and my putting is in a really good spot. I feel like I can make the putts when I need to make the putts, and I just need to hit it closer, basically.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go to Brian Wacker from Golf Digest.
Hey Cam, good morning. A couple of questions for you. I'm sure you saw this by now, but the Masters announced they're going to have limited fans at this year's tournament. Just curious your thoughts about that, and if you view that as encouraging for the future.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. We miss the fans out here every week. I mean, I feel as though the atmosphere around there was obviously down this year. It's such a unique place in that you can hear everything that's going on throughout the whole course. So I think if we get a few out there, it'll definitely make a difference.
And then just a different question. A lot of guys, it seems, are winning early on the PGA Tour. We're seeing it sort of more and more. Curious if you think an amateur could win out here. Obviously, they don't get as many opportunities, but if they'd be capable, and why or why not?
In an amateur winning out here?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it seems like the guys that are coming out of college and amateur golf this year are doing so well so early. So, I'm sure we've had a few guys that have contested within the last couple of years, and I don't know, it's hard to say whether they'd win or not. Maybe the different pressure of a PGA Tour event might just hold them back a little bit, and they need those few starts to kind of settle in. So I wouldn't say it's off the cards, but I'd say it's a very difficult task for sure.
Would it surprise you if it hasn't happened in a long time, but would it surprise you if an amateur won out here? Not this week,
Probably, yeah. It would surprise me. I think you just need the experience of being in that in the contention and having that pressure.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go to Ben Averill from PGAtour.com.
Thanks, hey mate. Just do us a favour and explain the mullet and give us a good look at it.
Yeah, I don't know you're going to ask that. No, it just come around. I saw a few of the rugby league boys at home doing it. It was a great time to do it during quarantine, just something fun, make people have a laugh about it. And I've just kind of kept it going. It's almost turned into my good luck charm, so it's not bad. I think it needs a little bit of a trim at the front. I'd really like to go full business at the front and party out the back, but maybe within the next couple months it might change up a little bit.
So the plan is obviously to keep it going and get it nice and filthy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beauty, thanks mate.
Okay, anything else for Cam?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
It's Mark Hayes. G'day Cam. Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year to you.
Mate, this is a bit obscure this time, but you're number 2 in the Aussie rankings in terms of Olympics. What would that, does that hold any interest to you at the moment in terms of your thoughts, or is it just too far away?
I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Everything's just been so up and down, I guess, the last year or so. So it was definitely one of my goals last year. It's still one of my goals. I'd love to be there. I'd love to represent Australia. Yeah, so hopefully we get the go-ahead and we can get over there.
No, holds no fears for you, that stuff, mate?
No, I just think I just need to keep doing my job week in, week out here, and hopefully I get a call-up.
Good man. Sorry to lazy again. Good on you.
No, you're good. Thanks, Hazy.
All right, thanks for joining us, Mark. Anything else? Last call. All right, Cameron, thank you for your time, and best of luck as you try to repeat.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, guys.